Psalm 121, 1 through 2. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. This verse reminds us to look beyond our challenges and place our trust in God, who is both powerful and compassionate. By acknowledging that our help comes from the Creator of all things, we can feel a sense of reassurance and strength. No matter how difficult the journey or steep the climb, this verse motivates us to rely on God's guidance and provision, knowing that He is fully capable of helping us overcome any obstacle. It's a call to trust and keep moving forward with faith. Isaiah 41:13. For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. This verse provides a comforting and empowering image of God, personally guiding and supporting us. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. God is not distant, but is actively holding our hand, offering strength and encouragement. His promise to help us removes the need for fear, no matter how overwhelming the situation. This verse inspires us to trust in His presence and His ability to provide the help we need, motivating us to move forward with courage and confidence. Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. This verse encourages us to keep doing good, even when it feels challenging or when results aren't immediately visible. It reminds us that persistence and faithfulness will eventually lead to a rewarding outcome, like a harvest after a season of planting. Often the journey of doing good can feel long or exhausting, but this verse motivates us to keep going, knowing that our efforts will bear fruit in God's timing. It's a promise that the work we put in, when done with the right intentions, will ultimately be worthwhile. First Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. This verse reminds us to remain steady and unwavering in our faith and efforts, especially when we're working towards something meaningful or serving others. It encourages us to give our best, knowing that when we're doing God's work or living according to His principles, our efforts have purpose and lasting value. Even when progress seems slow or challenges arise, we're reminded that nothing we do for God is wasted. This verse motivates us to stay committed, trusting that our dedication will ultimately bear fruit in ways that matter eternally. Hebrews 12, 1 through 2. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. This verse encourages us to view life as a race where we are called to persevere and stay focused on our purpose. The great cloud of witnesses refers to those who have lived faithfully before us, inspiring us to keep going. By letting go of distractions and things that hold us back, we're able to run our race with determination. Fixing our eyes on Jesus keeps us centered, as He is both our example and source of strength. This passage motivates us to move forward with focus, knowing that Jesus is guiding us toward the finish line. James 1:12. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him. This verse encourages us to stay strong and persevere through difficult times, knowing that there is a reward awaiting us. It reminds us that trials are part of life, but they are also opportunities to grow in faith and character. By enduring challenges with trust in God, we demonstrate our love and commitment to Him. The crown of life represents the blessings and eternal rewards God promises to those who remain steadfast. This verse motivates us to keep going, with the assurance that God honors our perseverance and faithfulness. Psalm 55:22. Cast your cares on the Lord and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. This verse encourages us to bring all our worries, anxieties, and burdens to God, knowing that He will support and sustain us. It reassures us that God's strength is unshakable. And when we place our trust in Him, He provides the stability and resilience we need to endure life's challenges. This promise reminds us that we don't have to carry our burdens alone. God is always ready to help us handle whatever we face, giving us strength, peace, and a firm foundation.